6:30 a.m. Nobody's awake. Let's throw a brisket on the smoker. I'm gonna keep one hand clean for seasonings, but I probably picked the wrong hand. I don't have my strong hand. I've been seeing a lot of people do untrimmed briskets lately, and they look good. I'm gonna try it out and see if the juice is worth the squeeze. I'm gonna come in here and score this fat cap. For seasonings, we're gonna go with some SBG Ref and Barbecue with Big Jake. I trust Jake with my kids, so I might as well trust him with my brisket, right? We're gonna follow it up with some of his barbecue rub. Definitely season this up pretty good. You don't want people accusing you of just whispering seasoning at it. Give it some pattage in. Flipperooskies. Layer number 2. Make sure to get every inch of that brisket covered. Smoker's preheated at 275 outside. Let's go ahead and throw her on.
Hey, if you made it this far in the video, I usually do simple, easy recipes to keep you and your family out of the drive-thru. Go ahead and hit follow so we can do this again. I hope you do.
I'm gonna throw this on my vertical smoker. It's my Mammoth by Grilla. For a little bit extra flavor, I'm gonna throw in one of those hardwood chunks right on top of the bird pot. See it in about 12 hours. No peeking. Go wash my hand. We are now at the 11-hour mark. Let's see where we're at bark-wise. Oh man, she is BEA beautiful. Let's see what she temps at. I got my ThermoPro Lightning to help me out. 175. Let's wrap it. Not really 100% on the science of wrapping a brisket, but the way I understand it is it allows the moisture to stay within the brisket rather than at the end of the cook where you're really getting dried out and all the juices are expelling. It kind of just keeps all the moisture together. That way when you go to rest it while it's wrapped, all that moisture just soaks back into that meat. Woo-wee! I was going to bare hand it, but I don't think that's a good idea. It's the other day, but if you put a little bit of moisture on the paper where your brisket's going to be, it'll cause it to seal. That's why people use butcher paper instead of like foil and stuff. Kobe! On the sides. I'm no expert at this. I'm just a backyard dad. Folding in on the end. Wrapping up. And then fat side down, we're going to throw it back on. Just realized this, but that's slightly magnetic. Nice. I'm going to lower this to 225 degrees. We have a wedding we're going to go to, and by the time I get back, we should be right at that 205 probe tender mark. What's up, brother? We're back from the wedding. This thing just temped in at 205 degrees, and it's probe tender, in and out like butter. So we're gonna pull it off, throw it in the cooler, and let it rest till it comes down to about 165, so we can just slice and enjoy. I got my Titan by Arctic Zone cooler ready to go. Get yo! We're gonna let that chill out for probably about an hour or so. That way all those fat juices that are running around rampant in that bag can all soak back in and become solidified, so that way it's all part of the meat once more. In 1 hour, we meet again. This ThermoPro Lightning is actually really nice. Those old Flex Seal commercials, it ain't going nowhere. We meet again. Yeah. I better get to slicing. It's getting dark out here. No, I am not Dexter, and no, I do not have a laboratory. Kobe. Whew. Man, that's a big boy. It's a big boy. She looks pretty tasty. Oh. Oh, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble. Don't forget, this is a untrimmed brisket, so there's quite a bit of fat on here as well. Make sure all of that rendered fat goes right back up on top. Shake it like a salt shaker. Feel like a DJ. Get up in there and get after it, I guess. Oh, so tender. Oh man, would you look at that? I think that looks pretty good, don't you? That's awesome. Old Jake's never done me wrong. Holds up on its own weight. Pretty good. And it's definitely tender to boot. See? Should you trim your briskets before you smoke them? I would. I definitely would. It doesn't hurt. When you cook them like this, there's really nothing wrong with that. It's just you have a lot of unneeded trimming to do afterwards whenever you hand it to somebody. So Nobody wants to bite into that big, huge piece of fat. So does it make the meat juicier? Yes. Is it easier to cook? Yes. I think it depends on who the eater is or what kind of experience you want. And I don't mind trimming because I'm going to cut it down for different stuff anyway. Still, there's a lot of effort there that didn't need to be made that could have been made in the beginning to make it a lot easier later. Either way, if you're trying to save time, don't brisket.